Good news and bad news, kids and cadets. But first, please don't forget to hydrate yourself. And take care of yourself, where necessary. I'm going to decrease the game volume by a bit, because it's a bit loud on my end. Then I'm going to tell that has fixed the screen flickering. The answer was truly stupid. The answer was literally just turning off VSync. Love it when it's that simple. Cool. Just made sure that the stream was actually streaming. Now we can continue. It's a little bit early. I know, I'm super naughty. Someone send the cops in. Although considering these are the Dutch cops, they'd probably knock on my door and they'd be all like, "Is everything alright in there?" I don't know what a Dutch accent is. Unfortunately, I know the Dutch people, they can't say the R, so they're like R. They talk like Zambambos, like Zamboonies, like Sunset Zambsbarillas. Well, I'm ready to go to Psychotronics, which I wrote wrong. Please give me my mouse back so I can edit this. There. Mission complete. It's not correct. Let's go to Twitter to make sure the thing posted. I should be drawing. I really should be drawing. Catching up on my art. Where are we? Oh yeah, I was here. Last time in video games, my gun is not technically aimed at my crosshair. But that's besides the point. Last time, a lot happened, actually. It's pretty difficult to just sum it up in one go. That's all you need to know, kids and cadets. Let us travel into the land of tomorrow. Good boy. My loot! I wonder. Quick question. Let's have a quick question. If you use a bomb, does it like convert the tumors you can get from dissecting them, or does it not? These are the questions I have to deal with. Ow! Rude. That was my me. What we get is some glue. Okay. I don't really want glue. Probably want what's in this, though. Ooh, it's a fear reactor. Now I can be fearful! Ooh, that's neat. Man, I love fearful. I forgot what fearful was, but it was a thing in the Vietnamese crystal. Well, I can carry crates. I can be a busboy. Finally. I can have a job. Air hose, huh? Well, I need some air up in here. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't want that. Can I take something else? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got the Mimic Detection Gen 1, which can pick up baby mimics. It cannot pick up big boy mimics. Those guys are too tough. We've already seen a couple of big boy mimics, but... Oh, fine, I'll take a stupid helmet. Psychoscope! Engage! What up, Buttercup?
The Psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. This is how you acquire enemy neuromods, is you hit them with the old scanner boober. But first, let us plug in the chip.
specimens required.
Weak to the Q beam, huh? Well, call me Q! Wow, that just blew him up, didn't it? Wow! Wasn't expecting it to be that potent. Ugh. I wonder if I turn V-Sig Bank on, that starts flashing rapidly too. And I'll just kill myself. And I'll just go, I guess I'll just die. Thanks. There's a cool beat going on. Listen. Can you hear it? Let me just turn on the sound a bit. Get out of my way, sir. Why did you die? I stopped shooting so you could live. Listen, man, when someone stops shooting so you can live, you don't make a fuss about it. Can't you also scan turrets? I think it only scans,
Scan complete.
Mimic Matter 1, which is the one I'm gonna get.
Psionic aptitude available.
Because I think it's the one that you kind of need. It's the only one you need. There we go, just scan some turrets. You only scan them once, though.
Research complete.
Weakness, a whole bunch of stuff. I like how it's vulnerable to melee. Wow. You made some real hot garbage there, boys. What's this? Behind the Iron Curtain. I will be looking at enemy recordings. Let's take a look at some data. Research. Turret! With a rating less than... Wow. Stability is still shit. Does not like any type of material around here. But luckily, I'm not a typhoon. I am a raging river. These are distinct elements.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
I don't have one. It's not on my head. Look, look, look. It's not on my head. This is a lie. Why were you a jump scare? Could you not jump my scares? Please? Let's take a look. Aw. That's cute. So yeah, if you ever run out of piss points, there you go. Is that you? Hey, I'm the boss here. I decide who goes up and who goes down. Not a sign! Why does it... What's an atrium? Isn't that like with plants? Why did I learn Dr. Ketchup's safe code?
I see you've already figured out how to use your psychoscope. Alright, Morgan, I know
Dude, you just put it on your face. It's that easy.
But you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. I'm sending you the code to a safe in Director Kelstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. That's what this is all about, Morgan. You spent 3 years of your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
So here's some free phantoms, so we can get some free cool stuff.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Scan complete.
Oh no! He's got a belly! Yeah, it also tells us the scannable powers. Ain't that nice? Come on. Wanna fucking fight? Wanna fucking fight about it? Try to turn it back on. Why does this not go back down again? Who made this shit? There we go.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Well, alright. Ow! Who the fuck's calling me Dr. You? Oh, it's you. Well, fine, you get to call me Dr. You, but nobody else better try! My name is Dr. Professor Patrick, thank you very much. Oh, you gotta scan a bunch of butts. Well, we won't do that. We'll be fine. Okay, got not neglect reality. With the burned circuit boards. What's all this? I want to read this, thank you very much, but I can't. Who calibrated that screen? I want this man fired. I want him rung through the ringer. Listen, if you're gonna keep making that goddamn noise, I'ma smack you. With the twist. Okay, so I think we can only really go one way. Oh yeah, I like this mimic. He's very cute. We shall give him a smooch and we shall call him Patrick.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Wow, that really just knocks the shit out of him, doesn't it? Just can't deal with it. Anyway, let's go take care of this piece of gunk. Where's my glue gun? Pow! I know spare parts. Oh no! Oh no! Who detected me? If it just detected me, you better come out. You better. Oh, that's cute. That's that's neat. That's cute. Let's see. Pan. So it's everything soul. Consciousness. Just clearing out your windows. I mean, we can do this, but it's so unsafe. And I'd rather not get fired. Can I construct spare parts? No. Guess I can make a weapon upgrade kit to perk myself up. That's just not gonna cut it. Danger! Please, I just want to go through here. Thank you. Oh. I mean, if we turn off the power, it doesn't help us, does it? We can take a look, but that's about it. I mean, there's a computer there that I kind of want to take a look at, too. Whatever. Oh, this is where you get the... Okay, so this is the fun part. By this point, you probably have a lot of exotics.
Morgan,
So you...
a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do
For
a
one
human
thing,
run, so
the
no for me.
station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
I don't think the game actually cares. I need to freaking clean my inventory. So now we have this. We can get Kinetic Blast, we can get Morph, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Whole bunch of stuff. Ain't it just neat? I'll probably send a bunch of neuromods and then towards the end of the game I'll just fucking jack myself up. Just show it all off. I guess it would be a good idea to get this. Guess it would be a good idea to get that, because I do use a lot of security weapons. Do I have anything that costs 2? No. Although I can't get more piss pool. Oh, I can get increased efficiency. Oh, those are good though. Sure. Those don't count. I think only these count against you. Yeah, now we start having this. We have little to no. Let's read those. Oh, here, the Phantom. They are weak to glue! Luckily, even though we can't read the emails right there and then, we can just go here and go to email. This should be all of them. Ooh. Oh, let me guess. This guy's like, hey, I'm a doctor, and people are telling me stuff that doesn't make sense. I'm a doctor. Give me the fucking clue.
Calvino, what did you do to my conference room? Yes. I was just about to call you. All I see is a dot. Yes, that's right. It's the calibration system for the new touchscreen. You only have to run it one time. Are you kidding me? Just follow the dot. When it turns green, touch it. It should... Damn it, Calvino, I do not have time to play sing-along with your bouncing ball. I'll call you back.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's not supposed to overlap like that. Why are there bullets in a toolbox? So asketh the scientist. Anyway, are you ready for a jump scare? I like how this turns green when you look at it like that. Are you ready for a jump scare, kids? This goes right in the middle. Oh no! I was spooked! Why is he moonwalking? Why is he moonwalking? Hello.
Scan complete.
Cool.
Psionic aptitude enabled.
Hey, that's the... That is the doctor's room, but that's not how we left it, is it? That is not how we left it at all. How suspicious! Anyway, here's a button. Don't care about synthetics. I don't need that many EMP charges, really. In fact, I don't think I need this many either. Ooh, you can decrease them. I didn't know that. Do I need this much glue? No, no, I don't, because I don't use glue that much. Red. What's this? No wave transmitters? I want those. Gas. Sweet. Give me my money. Thank you. Let's make it a couple extra shotgun shells. Where are they? Why did I get shotgun shells this early? Oh, yeah, probably because of the DLC thing. Hit me up, son. Give me the wacky tobacco. Oh, here's something fun. You probably didn't even know you could do this. See? Isn't that cool? You can just do it down there. You could be an adult. You can be an adult if you really, really want to. Let's upgrade this. My range has increased. Can I make this pistol any better? No. Can I make the shotgun any better? Yes. By like freaking 10%. 10% is not going to cost my ammo costs, boy. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how much damage you do. What matters is how many hits it takes. It's not about your smooth moves. It's about your slick things and stuff. So this is technically where we can take the stairs up. Or you can be a snarky bastard and bypass it by being a snarky bastard and realizing you have the glue gun. You have the glue gun. All you have to believe is glue. Oh, that's mean. Why is it slowing down so much? I've never had this many lag problems. Please, just let me... It was my one hope and dream. Eh. I know you're there, motherfucker. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Oh my god, it's just lagging like crazy. How did he get in here? Where did he come from? How does he know my name? Oh my god, you made this whole place all on fire.
Scan complete.
Mimic matter too.
New psionic aptitude available.
I don't care. It's time for the Q-beam!
Scanning target. No type of material detected. Scan complete. More specimens required.
Sorry for that. Didn't mean to cause this much trouble. Oh yeah, the note. I should probably point out what the note's about. Where are these notes? There's a lot of notes. They're all over the place. Oh, I'm not gonna freaking fix you. Where are they at? So there's notes all over the place, and... Where are you? So the notes are that a bunch of guys figured out, hey, what if we put post-it notes on things that we know aren't mimics? Which is fair enough, right until you realize that the mimics could just become the notes. Which I think an audio log actually kind of points out, like, hey, this plan's kind of dumb. Hey, it's 37 again. Nutritive and unnutritive. Hey, it's Pika. Wow. So if we meet 37, we better kick his ass. Anything else in here? Oh, it's a Typhon organ. That's nice. All my guns locked and loaded. Locked and loaded. Ready to go. Anyway, I think it's time that we deploy the Huntress Boltcaster for another mission. Agent Q! Hell yeah. Get down on the ground, motherfuckers. It's a me, Agent Q. I like how there's like a bunch of under here, so that you get sort of get the clue. Who is this? This is Mitsuko Tukaji. I don't know what kind of ectomy that is. Huh! Cool. So they're like, hey, can we make them nice? Can we make this evil machines nice? Actually, I kind of want to look up echophylactomy. That sounds really bad. No, an echophylectomy. It means removing the brain. That's not a good way to go.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of,
That's mirror.
and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor? Neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences. Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino, he has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
So, as someone who's already beaten this game, the fact that he's the one saying this is just hilarious. Like, oh my god, Alex, why are you making yourself out to be this bad a guy? Recording to logbook. So you might wonder, what exactly is the difference between mirroring? Can't you just mirror everything? I think you can mirror larger and larger objects as you gain power in Morph. Oh no, it's complexity. Uses 2 piss per seconds. I think as an operator you can fly or something. Like I said, we'll figure that out when we get there.
New psionic aptitude available.
So usually you can look at something and it'll like click, mark it on your permanent indicator, like that. Anyway, let's get up here. Oh, God damn it! This shouldn't be this hard. Hey, that's what she said. Hey. Just. Ooh. Left. Yeah, so these guys start to hide up here, which is cute. I think you can also scan a human at some point. Like, at some point you get to a human. Like, this looks a lot more like a space station. Like, why those wide open spaces? And then these very claustrophobic feeling ones. just don't mix. They just don't mix. There's a couple of mimics on the loose. I'm hunting mimics. God damn it. See, that's what I was worried about. Oh, whatever.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me.
You probably didn't.
We're close to
tell me
understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
I don't see how whatever the hell they're trying to do is going to be good for us, but...
that. Dr. Yu.
It knows my name. Don't I just feel like a special little boy? I know it's supposed to be dark in space and such, but you're taking this a little bit too far. That shouldn't have worked. Come on, use terminal, really? Come on, I'm the doctor here. What's this? Tank storage? I don't think that's something you'd want to throw. Anyway, that unlocks psychotropics. I don't think I ever unlocked this door in any of my 3 runs, because it's just kind of like, it's there, I guess.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
I did so, sir. Don't worry. Sorry about that. Sorry to disrupt your fucking protocols! Listen, I know, I don't want to be a hypocrite, but, I think Doctor shouldn't be holding on to bullets. Oh, we're about to come into a big fight scene, actually.
Attitude adjustment required.
That ain't good. What's making that noise? we're just gonna sit up here like a bunch of babies. Does the QB make sound? I don't know if it's ever mentioned that this thing makes sound. Damn, I'm out of batteries. I'm out of Q. If all the letters of the alphabet to run out of, I'd run out of Q. I like this little trap, but I also like subverting it. 'Cause it's just fun.
See if this Captain Hale, Shuttle Exalt. I'm trying to hail the bridge. Getting zip. Can you confirm, please? I have some system malfunctions. It's across the board. It's hard to make sense. I need to park ASAP. Recommend security detail when I come in. Hearing some noise in the cabin. Shit, what is going on?
You may have noticed that when I drank a little bit of water there, before it only gave me one. It's also boosted by the upgrade that does that. There's the Neuromod schematic, which I assume were just concept art that they had lying around. They were like, oh, let's put it in the game. Don't look at me like that! Just trying to hack your fucking computers. No, this ain't no biggie. This ain't no Biggie Smalls. What do we got? What if the Typhon had mirror neurons, and it's just the fact that we've been feeding them the worst people in the world that's causing all this? Oh, what a thunk. I sure would have. If I'm correct, there's still a little bad boy on the loose. Where have we and haven't we been? I have a neuromod, but only one. Oh, we've not been to the back of behavioral dynamics, so we should probably do that. It's an important place to be. All guns locked and loaded. Well, that I can. Let's not even pretend. You know what? I think I'm gonna upgrade my glue gun. I've been using it a bit. It deserves a little boost. Incapacitation rate. That's not a bad one, actually. So what happens if I try to dismantle? Oh, it gives me spare parts. What's a pretty big efficiency? Sure, I could use some spare parts, actually. The metal is nice too, but I don't need the metal, so... It's kind of like, hey, what do you need, what do you want? Well, I want everything, but I can only get a little bit. What I need is something else. So here's the note, which says, not a mimic. Irony is, all these notes are exactly the frickin' same, and I think you can actually use them for something. No! Wait, I know exactly what they are. They are literally empty notes. So when you pick them up, when you pick up note items, it just destroys them instantaneously. They are literally notes. So they get added to the notebook, but they have nothing in them. It still flashes sometimes, but I don't know if that's visible to you guys or not. Yeah, it's still flashing, but turning off VSync did remove a significant portion of it. So these guys are like, hey, we can just put fucking notes and everything. And it does work to some extent. The problem is it doesn't work well enough. Oh, this is neat. Let's take a look-see. Oh yeah, they have they're basically discussing like how it works. I think they ultimately settle on a pocket dimension or something. Man. Isn't it, like, impossible to get in this one room? I think I never found a way to get in this room. Anyway, got all these fancy buttons, and, well, gotta check the trash. Magic! It's all magic! Listen, if you're gonna do that, at least keep it fucking consistent. Oh my fucking god. This is just sad, because this is such a complaint nowadays with Oblivion and stuff. Jesus! Oh, wait, I forgot. So that's why I couldn't detect him.
Scan complete.
Because
More
it's a greater mimic.
specimens required.
He also gets his regeneration, which is a nice upgrade to get. Oh yeah, this is the Typhon lure. And now light! I wish it wasn't so bad on the eyes, though. Ding, ding, ding goes the trolley. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, okay.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
Ew. Why do you keep gross things back there? Oh, it actually has a little label. Typhon Mimesis? Mimesis? Mimesis. Yeah, sure. There probably is like another... That probably goes to somewhere in this room. Because last time there was a little, little tank thing. It was like, that's how you deploy the repair charges. I don't know what this is for, but it looks fancy. This is just lab. Okay, no. Later on, we're gonna go into a bunch of coral. Because it's called coral. Because it just looks like coral. But when we do it over there, we get a little flashback, and I thought it's just when you first touch the stuff. No, it's actually somewhat more specific. Anyway, here's a blackboard that just doesn't want to cooperate. You know what? Geronimo! Actually, I should have said fire in the hole, which would have been a little bit more appropriate, but the point still stands. Is there anything else in there? No, of course not. Of course they wouldn't be that generous. It's some neuromods. Because if you want to keep someone's corpses processed into go-go juice, you keep it next to their buddies. Why are there nuts and bolts here? This looks more like an organics lab than a place they'd need a couple of nuts and bolts strewn on a desk. Or where someone would be like, you get those nuts and bolts off your desk. You're not an engineer. Also, again, I don't think there's any way to open this door. I've never found one. I've looked around for a while, but never found one. Like, there's no immediate entrance. There's no button on it, like most of them have. I don't think it's even on the map. Well, it is. And there is a door. So there has to be a way in here, right? Open sesame! Well, I'm out of clues. Oh, have I checked yet? Oh, he has another psychoscope. I wonder if you skip the thing, you somehow do a sequence break? If that mother clucker is like, every single body that technically has a psychoscope can give you a psychoscope. These are the questions no one cares to answer because they're not that interesting, really. Anyway, let's turn in our fancy goo. Do I have anything else? I got these night lights. Oh, they're useful enough, I guess. Do any of these? No. No, I'll hold on to that. Anything else? Why don't these bananas give me radioactive material? They're basically radio. I'm never gonna use this. Like, even though I have an ability, I don't use them. What's this split button? Let's increase it a little bit. Let's just toss it in there. Can always use the exotic material. Oh, and in case you haven't noticed, ammo still exists in your inventory even when it's technically inside your weapon. I don't know how to feel about that. I think everyone has an opinion when it comes to that. Everyone has an opinion. How much do I have? I have a lot. I don't have a lot of synthetics. I guess I complain about synthetics being the common resource, but if I keep this up, I'm just gonna end up with not enough synthetics. I got apples. I got apples. So is anything on the back? Because I like it when there's like just randomly just some stuff on the back. Because it makes sense, because it's on the back. No one erases the back side of a whiteboard. They just erase the front side, the side they're using, the side they can see. Anyway, let's go with my glue gun, a little bit of gluer. Or I can upgrade my Q-beam. Ooh, fire longer between reloads. Well, sure. Maybe this can help. Nope. Oh yeah, it's showing the video footage. I guess you can just turn it on and watch it from a distance. It's not too interesting though. It's just like, hey, this is how the Typhon refers. So where do we go on? I think we go over here. Over to the big fancy door, which we've been avoiding this whole time. Technically, I've already gone through it once, but I like to pretend that I didn't.
You probably didn't see me there.
Why do you have the ability to perceive people bumping into you? Is it a politeness thing? Okay, the armory, we got material extraction, we got live exam. I think one of those rooms is haunted. I always go left first. So let's go right first for once. Y'all be quiet. I got a gun! Oh.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the guts is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't even seem to see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us, of course. I'm not a person. Not like you.
I wonder if January and the other ones like actually feel bad or something about that, or if they are just kind of robots. We still got the booster shots, which take up inventory space, unlike most quest items, which do not. Can you even drop this? No, you can't. Let's see the suit modification. Yeah, I know that. Although I think our next upgrade's not going to be too interesting. There was something about
Exam procedure in progress.
Well, I have a lot of gun.
Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
So I might as well use a little bit of gun. Most people upgrade their PSI points. I increase my gun points. I think I just heard a corrupt operator or a suit operator. It's really either or in this economy.
Research complete.
How is he immune to null wave? This thing without a brain. What's going on over here? More containment chambers, I guess. Why is this sign down back here? Wouldn't you put the sign like right in front of the people coming out of the elevator? I'm not a fucking industrial engineer. I should not be able to do your job better than you! You know what? I'm sick and tired of this guy. What are you doing over there, turret? Oh my god, Mimic, you are such a fucking loser. As are you. I got my shells back, so hey, profit. Who? Where? Where did this engineering operator go? He just vanished. That is illegal, sir. You are performing an illegal activity. Get down on the ground. Ooh, buddy. Get down on the... Give me my suit.
Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that.
Ah. Thank you for a job well done. Anything up there? Maybe. Can't see it from here.
Moving.
Anything down here? I mean, the odds are slim, but you never know if, like, a developer was like, hey, having a little chuckle on his last day at work, and he was like, I'm gonna hide something. And he just chuckled as he ran into the office full speed and just put in this random garbage. Oh no, we don't have access to the morgue. But lucky for us, we have secret agent whoever the hell this is. I like how they put the wire in that place so they don't have to actually animate the wire doing anything. There's the button. But are we man enough to push it? Although I guess in the case of the Huntress Boltscaster, are we woman enough? Let us not pretend otherwise. Wow, that's terrible. That's scary. That's really fucking scary. That's the kind of stuff that gives me nightmares, man. Anyway, we gotta break the glass. Excellent. On a count of 3. I probably didn't need to use that, but screw it. Secret Agent Man, deploy! Amazing. Truly an adventure worth of many years of retelling. Where did my bolts go? Why was he... We buried him with his favorite burial good, a pop star. We gotta wear gloves when handling chemicals. You better be wearing gloves, kids. Oh, wow. Are they extracting neuromods? That's gross. Could you imagine, like, you're dead and someone's like, hey, we gotta take out the brain juice. I want my brain juice. Man, this is sad. But, wait, these people are dead, right? Like, this is a morgue. Why are they moving? If a typhon starts to drain you, do you just come back to life temporarily? Or were these people never dead to begin with? Also, I don't think you can actually access these bodies in particular. I don't think they ever show up as a requirement. If you're trying to do the whole crewless thing, that is.
This isn't the first time a typhon organism has broken containment.
You can also go through with
it
the
happened
nuke
before,
stuff.
shortly after your initial neuromod tests. You and Alex fought about terminating the project, evacuating, but Alex insisted he could control the situation. That's when you began implementing secret contingencies, hiding the plan for your arming key, videos, the January protocol. Your concerns have proven to be correct.
I can't find an open airlock. I think there's something following me. It's me. I keep hearing it. That doesn't make any sense. It's just in my head. Ay, Mateo. David, I love you both. Mom, I'm sorry. I know you were just trying to protect me. I love you so much. Ay, Dios santo.
Cool. The hell? That's neat. For little Tom. Anyway, let's go back into action. Let's go push some workstation buttons.
Coming through.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Warning,
I forgot.
examination theater compromised.
So if you wonder what the fuck that was about,
Warning, examination
electrical
theater
shock shut down your
compromised.
tech guns. But only your tech guns. Your
People are
basic...
quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities,
Hello, Duffy.
there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Can I get in there? That looks like a really cool place. Do they not know how to drop, stop, and roll? Guess they don't. Well, let me tell you, kids. Drop, stop, and roll. Drop, stop, and roll. Oh my god, this one. This one sucks. It's a pain in the fucking keister.
Hey, over here.
So this guy essentially will offer you the armory key. But I don't need that. I've got the Hunter Spoltcaster. See if I care. Neuromod, glue gun. More shotguns, more cool stuff. More cool stuff. Man, this guy's sitting cozy. How did he get his ass kicked? Well, I guess he did just die. Oh, it's 13. You're not
Find anything good in that armory? Well, I was gonna give you the code, but I guess you don't need it. Still, I sure would appreciate being let out of here. My name's Aaron. Aaron Ingram. Come on now, goddammit, let me out. Hey. What are you reading? My rap sheet, huh? Look, I'm telling you, on my mama's grave, that is a stack of lies meant to make pushing that button easier on you. Okay, fine, listen. I want to be honest. Some of it probably is true. I done some wrong in my days, but this ain't right, now. Come on, y'all got to let me out of here.
Though, to be 100% honest,
Now that's what I'm talking about. Some human decency, friend.
Nothing special. Nothing special.
Morgan, did you hesitate? At all?
I like this.
I'm sure he wasn't a good man, but could you have done otherwise, given the opportunity?
Dude, I
The
literally...
Typhon can only kill and destroy, but you're human.
Oh my god.
You have a choice.
Like, if you have an inkling the story is just fucking rubbing itself on your face like a freaking Warhammer.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Some human decency, friend.
Where the hell are you gonna hang out?
Now, you're the one person that showed me any real kindness, and you can believe I won't forget it.
Research complete.
Immune, EMP, weakness, psychic, stun, glue.
Listen,
What?
you run it.
Why do we have this on record? Oh wow, I like how they're just in suits.
fellas wearing a green jumpsuit, watch your ass. Well, they ain't all decent human beings like me.
So what are you gonna do?
I seen one of the other volunteers come through here. A big guy. Bastard.
Well, good luck.
Go
So the way
now.
this is supposed to go is you open up the typhons, they come outside, they multiply, they get absorbed, and you get some fancy exotic materials for it. Which is a lot nicer than just killing someone for killing's sake.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but when do you think we'll get to that breach?
I'm headed out there as we speak.
What do you think happened?
Hard to say until I lay eyes on it. Could be some micrometeoroids punched a hole. Rare, but it happens.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just that storage room has classified exotic materials. Really can't have it be inaccessible.
I understand.
Oh yeah, that's why I did the psychotropic thing. So you get this area and there's a bunch of exotic materials, which by this point you've probably already capped out that particular section, so some cubes lying around, I guess. Do you like cubes? Why are they empty? Wouldn't you want to put stuff in there? Anyway, it's a bunch of cubes. Not even a petri dish. Why? I was just looking at the man's folio. Wait, did he just say I need leverage 1 for this? No. Can't even pick up Typhon corpses. It's a fork. See, why do they use that for self-repairing glass more often? It's interesting that a micro breach would cause this kind of trouble. That seems like a huge concern for people. Like, hey, if like there's a tiny fucking tear in the space station, I can never leave this room. Where the hell are you going, Aaron? Do you have a plan? I have a plan. What are all those skull things? Is it like the test? Is it like it's the practice run for the real neuromods?
Alien threat detected.
Cool. Yeah, that's clearly a human. Because the phantoms are made directly. Why can't I go in here? We got the cacoplasma, we got the genosecretus, dysmorphia, the poltergeist. But I didn't see any poltergeists. I mean, yeah, I logically would not see them, but zero gravity, Clada, reinforced access door secured. How about you fucking open it? I want to kick that man's butt.
Eradicator auto turrets. TranStar's last-ditch defense against an outbreak. Flimsy, but they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
Huh. Huh. Oh. Oh, we're out at the guts then. I thought this went on a little longer, actually. Well, Nice stretch. Doot 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 doot. Maybe after this, I'll just pop up inside and doodle a thing. Draw a Typhon. See if I can make it work. Because the Typhon designs are shit. Yeah, I really was expecting that to take a couple of turns more than it did. Oh, this is cute. Many shotgun shells already? Oh yeah, wow. I just convert a whole stack then. No, maybe not. Maybe not. How many would this give me? A bunch. A bunch! I like how the whole thing is just no, it takes no resources. I got a moonshade lemon. Could care less, also good. Kind of neat how these things are these pipes are everywhere, even though they really don't have like a gameplay reason to be there. So it makes sense that they are. Well, oh, there's some stuff up here. Now that I take a closer look with my peepers.
Microgravity detected.
These tunnels run the entire length of the station, mostly conduit carrying the bare necessities: power, water, air. But operators also use it to deliver supplies from the cargo bay up to the Arboretum. Given the small number of crew assigned here, I would expect Typhon presence to be minimal as well. But that's probably a bad assumption.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino.
What's up?
I'm feeling ill. Not myself today. I think I won't be in for my shift at all.
Okay. Do you still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
Array? I don't recall.
You asked me to set up a new array.
You must have misunderstood. Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
Well, look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't...
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Let's talk about it tomorrow.
Anyway, it's time for the 100th Boltcaster to truly shine. Thanks, fucker. God damn it. Here I was, hoping to extract some cool beans.
Consider
best way to take care of these guys. Give them what they want! Give them what they want. Here, no complaints. If I recall correctly, in just about every single one of these little underground sections, you can find some cool stuff. Look at the glass, still stopped. Shouldn't I be decelerating though? Like, this place has air in it, right? Like, there's fire burning, so it's implied that this is an oxygenated environment. You can just sneak under here via the underground passage if you must. Oh, 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 getting disoriented. Oh, oh, oh. Please, please, baby, please. Baby, please.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
That's dumb. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck! If I am correct, though, there isn't much out here. Most of this place is just, get through it. Where's this thing? Oh, fuck. Might as well scan them while I got them.
Research complete.
This is why the Hunter's Boltcaster is such an amazing weapon. Because it actually gets them to blow up without putting yourself at risk at all. You know what? When I'm done with this, I'm gonna open Sci and I'm just gonna doodle a thing or two. Put some Typhons on paper, because I do like that particular type of the type of inking that is required to make a Typhon look good. As you may notice, we require no leverage to move anything because it's zero gravity. If you can push it, you can move it. How does this work again? There's a way to shut these fuckers down. Well, it ain't that. Is it a button somewhere? There's a way to shut them down. I forgot how, though. Let's actually look at the cystoid research. Might as well take a look. Cystoid! Good for patching up holes. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Me duh. Of course, as you imagine. This works, right? Yeah. God, just die already. I need more freaking boltcaster shots after this. I demand ammo for my toy gun. But yeah, these guys don't even drop anything. They're just gonna hear. As you can see, it's mostly sudden movement they respond to. I will kill him with mankind's most powerful weapon! Time! Ooh, corroded coils. Those are worth a bit. Where did come from? Like, who makes them and such? Why? If the Typhon exists to procreate, why would they make something that purely...
Inspecting. Your suit integrity is compromised.
Morgan, steady. That pulse hit your suit systems pretty hard. It came from the substation ahead. There's a magnetosphere around Talos 1 that keeps the sun from cooking your insides. Hopefully the generator isn't dying. For your sake, I'll be fine.
You're a fucking robot, of course you're gonna be fine. That looks so cool, though. We live in a society, if I may. I know why, but that just fucking makes me giggle. We live in a society. It's apparently part of some Gamers Rise joke stuff. It's great. Love it. We live in a society.
Operator approach.
Oh, that's cute. They're like, hey, be careful! Magnetosphere. This is one of the places where you have to have Mimic, or you can't get in there! Guess who doesn't have Mimic, and thus can't get in there. But, since I'm a sexy little baby, and I have the neuromods for it, I might as well show this one off. So we got some more powers, too. We got Phantom Genesis, which makes, basically zombification. Regeneration is neat. If you're going to go for any 2 powers, regeneration is not bad. It gives you a little bit more survivability. We have Backlash, which is not bad if you're an idiot who gets hit a lot. We have these, Kinetic Blast, which gets a little bit stronger over time. It was a nice big blast. Here we got Electrostatic Resistance, really nice. Get some PSI points by getting your butt zapped. Electrostatic Burst is neat. It's really good though. But we're going for Morph. And oh yeah, I forgot, if you inject yourself at any time with a Typhon mod, the game's like you injected yourself with a Typhon mod.
Don't let them do this to you.
So, if you've played the video game and you've beaten the video game, you know exactly what that is and what's going on there.
How does it feel? Do you remember?
And why Alex is like,
First
what the hell's
time you
going
said
on?
It was like you were outside yourself, like time itself had bent its knee, waiting for you to decide. You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills. The possibilities. You became something new that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now. Our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
So now we get this. Just below the threshold. I think you can do 2. And then the game is like, yeah, you fucked up. Now we're a box. Now we're not a box. Your rewards for having this particular mods are some Eve hypos, which, considering you need the mods, are really nice. Let's get access to this, but as I said, I'm not interested in this. I'm doing a human run. Which, again, so what's implied is that when you activate your Typhon powers there, is that you break the simulation for a second. And they're like, ah, shit! Now I want to quick load, thank you. When I say quick load, I mean load my quick save. You dumbass. Thank you. So yeah, it's kind of implied that whatever happens inside the simulation seems to have some sort of impact on the real world around it. My butt! Ah! What's that dingus doing over there? You're not supposed to be in there, dingus! Dingus Khan. Yeah, you don't want to be in there when that thing goes off. It's a possibility. After all, we live in a society. I don't think I ever got this right. There's a fire. I know some places where it's like just been fucking things.
Warning. Plasma shockwave imminent.
Langley! Hey, what's the matter?
He's dead!
Whoa, what? Who's dead?
Anders! I tried to call security,
Do you need a medical team?
I said he's dead, Langley!
Right. Laurel,
Hello.
take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Anders went into the mag chamber to test one of the coils that's been flaking on us.
Let's read this. Love it.
Exactly, but there was a...
My enemy's enemy's enemy!
I think it cooked him in his suit.
God, I'm so sorry, Laurel. Can you get up to the Arboretum?
No, Anders had the key card.
Okay, got it. Listen, just sit tight. Don't go into that chamber. I'm gonna find you. We'll get a security team your way ASAP.
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent. Warning,
Where the
seek
hell are they
shelter.
then?
Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just take up my map. Ugh. Oh yeah, and their cargo tunnel. I forgot about that part. Connect. They're technically the same. Eh? Ow! Ow! Why is this room so mean? Stop it!
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
So yeah, they're pretty like, hey, you're gonna get fucking killed if you go in there all the time.
Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Microgravity detected.
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
Oh, got another chipset. What should I get? Heavy gear optimization, increased aim speed. No, I don't know. I think I already have that on. Ah, that one's the ones I'm looking for. Grants resistance to electrical damage. Can I get my suit upgrade? Because I really want that. Yeah. Now my inventory is huge. Anyway, if I'm correct, these jackasses have
Warning,
gone
seek
evil
shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you were a great help, sir. Great fucking help. Mucho, mucho gracias. Insane.
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
I think we're gonna get the recipe for my stun gun in a bit.
Plasma
Then I'll be
shockwave
fine.
in 5,
Oh, reload this.
4,
Full clip.
3, 2, 1. Warning, magnetosphere deactivated. Solar radiation exposure at maximum.
Microgravity detected.
So where's this guy's body? There he is. I think we owe it to him that we take him out of there at the very least.
Normal gravity detected.
So is he really like deep fried and such? No, he's just... That's racist, man. He's not deep fried. Unless it's like the kind of frying where you don't see it.
You
But I'm not a
probably
chef.
didn't see me there.
Yeah, I didn't. I really didn't. Why? Why? What did I do to deserve this fate? I guess I bumped into you, but it's not worthy of that kind of punishment. Sweet. So what happens when this? Okay, can you give me some go-go juice, please?
Imaging shows your mental resources are full. That should help you cope.
That should help you cope. Do I have enough chipsets that I care? Ooh. I wouldn't mind that. But I'm better off just swapping it out like that. You can stack those. There's multiple of them. You can stack them. This is like the only one I really care about in this branch. So, do I want more stamina? I've not been using stamina much. Let's kind of see what happens when this thing is done. Just take a minute, just sit right there. We said, just take a minute, just sit right there. Hello.
Magnetosphere activated.
Would that at least fix the fact that this thing is trying to kill me? I'd love it. I'd be just madly in love.
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
Ah!
Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Base!
1.
Microgravity detected.
Get us seats just in case the station. So you have to climb in there. And you can make it a little safe for yourself. Okay, this is where it's gonna happen.
What's happening?
Don't let them do this to you.
Wow, we get the exact same cutscene. In a sense. So just take a minute, just sit right there. So just take a minute, just sit right there.
The entire Typhon ecology appears to be centered around the creation of this substance. The original researchers called it coral.
Coral.
Beautiful. But we're not sure what its purpose is. It's never spread outside the containment cylinder. Until now.
You had like a whole fucking cylinder of this stuff.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino. Ah,
So which way do I go?
You've turned in, or you're ignoring me. I just want to... Well, I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow, but the first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro-lens array. You see, the old one it's garbage. And get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is being an ass, just take it from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not supposed to know the code, but, well, I'm sending it to you anyway.
What a chill guy. Just don't bump your head. Yeah, those were radioactive containers that I took care of. I like how they have safety platforms in case, like, gravity accidentally kicks in the area. In case of accidental gravity. That is not a warning I would like to see. In case of accidental gravity, in case you accidentally start falling back to Earth. Earth. Which is always how I interpreted that meme, was Earth. His tongue comes out. There's something on this platform. No, just some pipes. Although, there's a hole. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole at the bottom. We can go into that pipe by taking that little section over there. So yeah, you can't just go through the pipe, but I think you gotta radiate it. Yeah, this is the segment I was thinking of. Correct, there's a body out here. Got a V-amp. What's the V-amp? If I care. Wasn't this where our body was at? Like, there's a guy out here who's like, I made the laser. I think it was Lane. I'm pretty fucking sure this is where you find Lane. Maybe it's another segment. That looks like this one. Oh shit, I think we're gonna meet up with the first Weaver. This looks like the passageway at least. Fucking hell, why did you do that?
Active adjustment.
There he is. Oh God, are you kidding me? I don't have the weaponry to take those guys on right now. I do not. I really don't. I could if I had the stun gun, because then I can stun the technophile, the technotrope, and spank him with the stun gun. Oh. Oh, hello. I mean, whatever.
Microgravity detected.
Welcome to Asshole City, inhabitants me. Do I have a weapon upgrade kit? Cool, because then I can upgrade my range and I can upgrade my accuracy. So I can actually shoot this guy. Okay, so there's a chance he'll lure his buddy, and if that happens, I'm fucked. Open the door. Come on. Shit, I guess. I'm sufficiently... Oh, God, no, I'm more fucked than I thought I was.
More specimens required. Submitted. Integrity damaged.
Motherfucker! God damn it, there's oil all over the place and I gotta clean up. You know, I didn't sign up to be a CEO so I can do the legwork. Oh, great. Some of those fucking broken fires. Wait, did my suit... Did I get better at using these? Why is it 45? I thought it was like 25. Hello? Oh, there's a malfunction going on, I guess. Maybe if I fix the power junction. Still a malfunction. Clearly the damage is more than I thought it was. If I could get in there, that'd be great. But it really does seem to be a power problem. Oh, here's the power button. Could you not, sir? Could you not be there? Could you be over there somewhere? A couple of neuromods, a couple of bombs. Not really bombs, I guess. It depends on what you would define as a bomb. If I could access a crew machine, that'd be nice, but I don't think there's any others other than the one we found earlier. Hey, Brett, I missed you. Sad. Sad stuff. What do we got? A whole bunch of junk. And that goes over there. And as usual. I really don't need this many EMP charges. I got nothing I want to use them for, at least. There's a distinction. There is a difference. I also have too many nomads. Let's see, is that it? No, that one too. I wanna... I guess I'll just throw those away. Yeah! Can I just get a stun gun? Fucking... No, I don't need these! Thanks for the blueprints, but I don't need those. I do not need those. I still don't... Oh. Oh! I can go to... Ooh. Ooh. No, I want to go to the Arboretum because I really need the stun gun shots. Now, are these guys still here? Because if they are, I'm in a pickle. You know what? I'll just activate my superpower, and we're gonna go fucking go Team Omega on their asses. But while I'm here with the fabricator, I might as well upgrade my Q-beam since I'm going Q-beam on them. Yeah, synthetic is starting to wear a bit thin. My Q-beam is now the Qest of all beams. Oh, my magazine capacity. Well, I could use less recoil if I'm gonna shoot a shotgun. In zero gravity! It's like the last place. Jesus, like, what is this? Why are there so many small containers instead of one big one? There's the million-dollar question. I guess efficiency? Maybe they can only make them round, so they decide to put multiple round ones since that squares out better than just one big one. So we got a Weaver, and we got a Technophile. This is gonna suck. Heck in the heck! Basket. Where did the Technomancer go? No, really, where did he go? Oh, there he is.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Electric explosive EMP. If I only got a couple more shots left. Eat Q! I love the letter Q. Oh cool, it's an Activision box. Aw, but I don't have hacking... Wait! I can have hacking 4! Da 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 ba ba ba. I just have to make a few.
Low gravity detected.
I don't care if you're detecting stuff. I want the facts and nothing but the facts. Ow. That was my me. How many neuromods do I have? And how many needs? I got 6. I think I need 8. So let's pump out 2 more of these sexy boys. And I got to take a little bit of organic. Just a smidge of organic. Just a hint. There. I think we can now access literally anything. Because repair and hacking on top of... I guess we don't have the... We have anything we're going to access. We have it all. Because hacking and repair are the human access measures.
Microgravity detected.
Don't call it microgravity. Call it 0G. That's what everyone thinks is cool. Where's the cargo bay? Ba 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 ba. Why does it have the little circle around it though? Establishing sync with this keypad. Oh, it actually makes distinctions. It's disappointing to learn there are no achievements for anything with those things, really. No. Ah, Q-beam fabrication plan, which is not what I wanted. Although, these are good supplies if you're still dealing with those bastards. Hey! There's the last guy we're trying to find. Isn't that door, like, right here? Fine, I'll go to the freaking cargo bay. I still want my zappy gun. I want to shoot lightning. Pew, pew. They're all available to the world's elite. I think after this, I'm just going to call it quits. Because I'm tired. Bleh. Also, spricht. I know, but I love the word spricht. Oh yeah, we're still going to do the little doodle-doodle thing. Aren't we?
Microgravity detected.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, this section's like really tiny.
Normal gravity detected. Scan complete. More specimens required.
Damn. What was that again? It was the ethereal one? I think those are just upgraded phantoms. Anyway, there's a bunch of doors leading around to the actual cargo bay area which aren't accessible because the cargo bay is one of the few places you're not really supposed to go ahead of time. The game is very specific on you not doing that because it's kind of a super duper plot area. It's where a bunch of plot happens. Ba, 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 ba. The A-Team hacks a door. We'll get to this man in a second. This is very sad news. Oh my god, fucking life support. Funny you mentioned that things grow legs and walk away. I guess we could go to life support. I guess we could just stall on me getting my stun gun.
Morgan? Down. Morgan, cargo bay door's been sealed shut. There's creatures flooding the area. We don't want them getting out. Any more than they already have. We are safe in here for the moment. Do what you can for anyone... still out there, and maybe we can salvage this.
Jesus. Ain't that just out? That's about all we can do here, other than going to life support. But I don't wanna go to life support, cause I run out of stun gun. basically been my only complaint. How could this happen to me? I got a lot of weapon upgrades, don't I? Got a couple of them at least. Yeah, I got two. I got two. I've got a Q-beam and a Q-beamer. You know what? Hell. Glue gun. I like how we're going completely off the track. You want to go do the mission objective? No! Actually, can we go far? I think it's a reactor that's locked off for now. Everything else is just fine.
Scan complete. New Sci-Fi.
Wait, that destroyed both of them? Impressive. Amazing. Fantastic.
Scan complete.
So, we got from them Phantom Shift, which allows us to... which is the spooky movement, which is the one thing you need. I think we can add the achievement regarding that. We have Phantom Genesis, we have Ether Resistance. Ain't that just swell? Telepathy, we got some new ones apparently. We have Machine Mind, which lets us take over machines. Remote Manipulation, which just allows us to push buttons up to a distance away. The Technopaths. What do we have here? We have a variety of those. We also have the Fire Column. We have Fire Resistance. So you just get a lot of damage resistances.
Available. Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Oh, these are all like security, aren't they? And then here's the reactor, right? No, tell us one lobby. Well done. Next time we'll do this stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get my my thing set up so I can do a little doodle. We'll draw a little mimic. We'll draw a cute little mimic with some spikes sticking out. How about that? How about we just have a little doodle? Something to commemorate the moment. So draw some fan art of these horribly unfan artable fucking designs. I say what you fucking want about the game, but Jesus Christ, the designs are just shit. They're shit for if you want to make fan art of them. There's a boy in there. So let's drag up the data. Go to research. Oh, let's take a look at these first. EMP. Psychic. Oh, frick. Psychothermal. Jesus, look at this. Like, they don't even fucking know what they're dealing with. Okay. How do I capture the thing very well? So if I just say Psi, it's just gonna pull up everything of Psi. Yeah. That ain't gonna work. That just ain't gonna work. So what does the Psi capture look like now? Okay, that's a bit better, I guess. Let's pop it to visible. How do I center it? Order, move to the top. Oh no, now you can see it. You can see all of it. Let's just turn off some of the references that I have online. Turn on a nice sketch layer. Pull out a nice sketchy brush. And begin a brush. So I don't know about the boys. First and foremost, I need to turn off my sketch layer, which I use for... It's just a very nice way so I can tell what the fuck I need to actually ink in. And also, I finally named my ink label. Woo! Man, that gooey arm still looks goofy. That gooey arm still looks goofy, as does the lady, who it doesn't actually look like that. Which one of these actually covers it up is the question. Which one of these covers it up? There we go. It just turns into... You turn it off, and you can see the calipers. This is me trying to do a thing that I never follow up on, because that's c'est la vis. So is the fish. So is the fish. There, I updated the title of this video so that all the kids and cadets, as is their rightful name, it did not center this. I told you to center this. I know I made it go to the top. I never centered it. Where do I center it? I just want to center this boy. I want this boy to be centered. Is really all I want. Transform, fit to screen, center to screen. Yay! I did it. I did it. I did it. So the first thing we need is a donut. We got a donut, and from this, we just need a nice. We need a nice straight donut. Nice straight donut. So this will do. This will do. I mean, we got a little feet. We need a couple of little feet. Let's just draw a little feet. Let's make it look like he's trying to go somewhere. Like he's like walking. He's strutting the streets. Naturally, if he's walking, then his legs would go a little bit backwards. This one go backwards, and this one will move forwards. Because, how does it work again? If you try to move, your shoulders will go together and farther away. They will never stay parallel to your hips. So, naturally, something that's walking, this will be furthest away from each other. So, we're going to actually change this a little bit. Just going to change it a little bit. These are going to be very close together. In fact, they might even cross. These legs might just even cross as they're trying to move. And do the little scamper. And this naughty, dirty boy in the back is going to be all the way in the back. And then this sexy boy is all the stretch. He's stretching and strutting to the front. That looks almost in motion. Like, you can see the dynamics. The problem is this thing is just a fucking pancake of tentacles. Which is just not an interesting design. Mimic prey. Let's see if I can find a better picture of this thing. See if the wiki has an exciting picture I can use. Well, it's got a few in-game pictures, but they're just not good. Ooh, here's early concept art. And, wow. This concept art is literally, here's a blur. Good job. I think it says a lot when your concept art is, I just drew some scribbles on paper. Oh my goodness, why is this here? 4 to the power of n is the number of mimics for each generation or iteration. No one fucking cares. Why would you put that here? Oh, here's the mathematical formula for how they work. It's like, no one cares. That's a cute little detail, but no one cares. Is this even in the game? Yeah, they just look like tentacle boys, which means that if we're going to draw this right, we're going to need to do... Okay. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do varying widths, varying limb widths. To keep in style, we're just going to make the body a big plum. Just a big ball of goo, which means that this is going to be a little bit more like this. This is going to be a little bit more stretched out back. This is probably going to be pretty thin, because it's not compressed. The backside is compressed. This is probably a bit more lumpy than the front, because this is stretched. This is a stretched part of the body. This is stretchy. I think we'll do a little bit more simple here. We do a little crossover at the end, little crossover right at the end. For the rest, we'll just keep it simple. Although since this is stretching, I kind of want to keep it thin. I kind of want to keep it thin and slim, slender. This is where Slender Man is born, people. Welcome to the Slender Man. I don't know why, but my touchpad isn't just feeling right now. I don't know what it is. I think it's because my hand is too... There we go. This feels a little better. There we go. Going a little crossover. And I kind of want the crossover doesn't translate well, does it? Also, this doesn't feel very slender and very, very, very long. I don't know. What the hell is it? Why is my hand being this difficult about it? I know what it is, but my hand just isn't... Okay. This feels better, again. But if we're going to do this, we want to make this as straight as possible to really help convey that sense of stretch. This is too far to the front. I want this to be a little bit further back. Because if it stretches like that, it doesn't feel good. We got to remember that the donut goes like that. I need this to work. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. Which is the point. We're in early stages of establishing design. AKA something the developers didn't do! Like, again, I like the game. I liked it enough to play it 3 fucking times, doing one of the most annoying achievements the game has to offer, but... So how would the legs move? I guess the front leg would naturally be in front, be in the inside, since that's a little bit more comfortable to walk. They'll be a little more comfortable. These will also be all squidgy and pudgy, like they'd be all curled up against the mass. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is, but my hand just doesn't feel like drawing today. It is actively resisting the attempts, which is not fun, because I'm trying to draw here. I guess we could draw this ledge over here, because they are technically like in the back. Maybe like a little scooch at the top. A little scooch. Make a just give it a little bit of detail. No, it doesn't look that great, but whatever. I think it's important. What is bothering my hand? What is wrong with you, hand? How about you talk to me? My hand has nothing to say. This is very disappointing, hand. I was expecting more of you. I was expecting a lot more of you. This doesn't translate well. This doesn't look good at all. Yeah, it's gotta look like that. It's gotta look taut. It's gotta look taut. Taut like a rope. So it's not far off the ground. Does have a bit of an angle. There's a lot of angle to it. There's a lot of angle to it. This still feels a bit thick. Let's make it a little bit thinner. Then we have the donut curl around a bit here. Now this is stretching, so there wouldn't be much of an impact like that. That makes sense if it's starting to push into itself, but it's not. It's like stretched, so most will be like this, or like some sort of like minor connection, like this. Actually, that looks pretty good. That is kind of translated, although we're still gonna have to tentacle the shit out of this thing. Also, it doesn't work. That looks like it's made out of latex, which it isn't. It makes it look like it's out of stretched rubber. And when someone's pulling the pinkus, which is not the case with these boys. Okay. I guess we could just do this, and then we can start to work on some of the tenderlier parts. Make some look more like a mass. Now the fun part here is we can be as liberal as we want with the design. We can just add a couple of slurs and whirs and whirls and then fit them in together so they look nice. Like here, I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. Make it look like it's curling over the other, and add a little bit of girth here. Then maybe scooch this over a bit so it looks like it's under there. Look a little bit of this. Oh, that gives the impression that it's folding. Like this is a fold. Drawing that gives the impression of a fold, which is not what's going on here. Maybe make a couple of them stick out a bit. You know, give some sense of like this, like a little bit of this, like it's kind of sticking out. Looks a bit like a pancake, doesn't it? Looks a bit like a fat pancake. Like a fat pancake made out of the worms. It's not translating the depth well, isn't it? Like here, it needs to be closer together. Or I could do a little donut shape, like create a bit of a donut, like make the inside a bit thinner. Yeah, that would work very well. It would help translate a bit. So this is like the upper crust, and then here it starts to crunch together a bit, because naturally that's how that would work. And here would be just kind of a wiggling spool of things. Let's not worry about the details. Don't worry about the details. The details are insignificant. What matters is that you can feel it. You can feel it in your heart and in your soul that this is a gooey boy who is trying his best. This looks a bit lazy, so we're just going to draw one going over here. I'm going to draw with a bit of an edge like that. There, that feels a bit better. And then we draw something like this over here. Do immediately like this. It's a little too wormy. Like the actual mimic is a lot more cleaner. It's a lot less tendrils than this, which it's kind of what I'm ruining here is the design simplicity, because it is a very simple design. When you really look at it, it's very simple, very straightforward. Just a couple of lines, which admittedly neat, but I like this enough. This'll do. I can see it from a distance, which is enough, I guess. So this we're gonna slim this up. We're gonna trim the fat. We're gonna make this work. Oh, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Let's cross some wires here and there. Give the impression of folding and stuff. Naturally, it's got to be organic shapes. Organic shapes tend to be rounded, tend to be curved, because that's how organics work. We could do something sneaky like this. So it kind of looks like it's folding into itself a little bit more. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That looks like a proper fold. This can go away. We'll add some detailing later. We'll do something similar here. I need this to translate properly. It needs to be a bit of a triangle shape to indicate that it's slowly turning away. It needs shadow. It really needs the shadow to look like it's actually doing something. Like it'd be like this. If you go up here and then it'll go down here a bit. It would translate. What we're doing here? Yeah, this boy. This goes over here and then this back here. Let's just clean up a bit. Let's just clean up some of the lines so that I can have a bit of a better oversight as to what I'm looking at this. And then flat like that in the back. Put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Should be doing this on Picarto. If I want to do art, you go to Picarto. But fuck it, everyone there's good and I'm bad, so I might as well stick on YouTube. This needs to be properly conveyed that it's in the back. There we go. Now it looks a bit more in the back. It still looks like a fucking shitty donut. It still just looks like a shitty donut. Also want more like licks of tentacles like that. You know, give it a solid lick. I mean, it looks so much nicer when you do it like that. There's a little protruding bits. They give it a sense of like permanence of shape and size. If I do that in the back, I might as well do it in the front, in the back too. Like these sharp protruding bits. Give it a sense of hostility. People don't like sharp bits. That makes them scared. So if that's down there, then this would logically follow same rule. So if I go down this much, then this must go down that much as well, so we can't see that. Which shows me the problems! Whoa! Amazing. Amaze. I really like this style. I got a soft spot for this kind of style, where I just sketch until it looks like a thick layer. Sometimes I try to do proper inking, like this. If I turn off the sketch layer, it looks a bit better. There you go, nice and clean. Getting the hang of a good pencil, though. Of a good inker. Because inking ain't easy. I know what you're doing, and I think I'm just going to turn off minimum density forever, because it just gets in the way of stuff, I've noticed. Like, it looks so much better if you just do it like that. Yeah, it just looks too much like a donut. I kind of want to simplify the mass a bit. And this is not going to help. I'm just going to turn off the fucking game. It's not going to help us. It's just going to sit there in the background, chugging up my, my bean bags. It's just the front looks good. This looks good. This looks fine, but the back is just like maybe it needs shading to properly translate that. I think a little bit of shading would help with that. I mean, generally speaking, you want something to look good enough without the shading, but some things you're not supposed to see without it. Yeah, I like this. I like these weird folds. They give a sense of like this is an alien, strange shape that doesn't adhere to our moral understandings of life. It looks a bit like a sausage, though. Looks like a big pie. I like pie, though. So that's good. Okay, so if we got this object here, then this is where the shadow is. And we're going to set it to 20. Give it a good shadow. This would go over here. It would go up, so it would go straight. And it means it would go straight there-ish. Yeah, it'll go straight there. Actually, let's just do this. So if this goes down this much, then this would go down this much, which means that this is about where the body of the shadow is. No, you dingus. You goddamn dingus. No. We're going to go to the lines layer for this. We're going to draw straight down, and then we're going to pull this up. So yeah, the shadow would vanish under the body. It would be like that-ish, I think. I think that's a good way to capture it. Just kind of like a donut. it's a donut. But since this thing is stretched, like, in the back, it's not going to move up much. So it's probably going to be, like, around here-ish. Now, just do this. Okay, yeah, that will work. It will work. It will work. I've got to remember to give the shading its own distinct set of, like, tentacle features, because it does have to convey the same feeling that the body does. Now, unfortunately, the way that the marker works is it doesn't really like this stuff. Like, if you try to color it in, it gets these weird edges because the aliasing isn't right. Let's get this right, because the body is taut. As I mentioned before, the body is taut at this point. Okay, so now we got the basic shadows in place. We can, first off, probably the most important part is getting this one sharp. This one needs to be nice and sharp to convey that sharpness that we see. Ooh, ooh, you can see it. Oh, Now we're also going to convey some of the curling that's going on, like the weird transplantation stuff that's going on, which requires us to draw like this. Okay, the minimum shape is way too low for this. I'm not going to do... That turns it off completely. That's not what I meant to do. So it's going to curl. We kind of need to convey that curl, like that. See, that looks a lot better. Not feels like it's part of the same system. And here, there's a couple of bulges. There's a big bulge sticking out. These are really thick. It's more subtle. It's more down there. Here's something crawling over, and then it slithers over here, so it curls out there as well. Here we got some things sticking out, so we might as well put that detail there. Here's a little tentacle that's sticking out, so we add that too. Look at that! Look at how much nicer this shadow looks. There's a little sharp tip. It's a sharp tip. The tip of the penis. So let's convey that as well. Here it gets a bit loopy. Now we're doing a top-down shadow. That's nice and easy. If you're doing anything but a top-down shadow, always, if you're doing a radio light source, good luck. If you're doing a radio light source, like the light source is right here, good luck. Just draw from the light source and you'll know where to go. But if you're doing from top-down, try to always keep in mind how much you're actually translating down or up. Yeah, this probably wouldn't change much, but this one clearly like curls up into itself like this, and then it wraps under like that, and looks kind of funky. And here it's probably a bit thicker, and here's a bit thicker too, because it's like curling in and out. And here it would be thicker, and here it would be a little more here would be a bit more It's got this weird alien blobness. Ooh, you can feel it. You can feel it, can't you? You can feel the shape. That's good. I love it when you can feel the shape. That's when your brain does it. That's when your brain's smart. Let's change this a bit. I like that. I like that a little bit more. Looks a bit more like the legs and feet are logically adhering to the system. I guess if we're gonna do a top-down light, then naturally we want to like shadow up these areas a bit to give the indication of the donut shape, the do not steal shape. This is gonna look like garbage, but we're just using this for reference. So this would be like a little bit shaded. Logically, all the down-facing shapes would all be shaded. If that's shaded, then this doesn't have to be here because that doesn't exist. If it's shadow, it doesn't if it's a shadow, it doesn't cast a shadow. This technically casts the shadow because that is absorbing the light that the shadow is becoming. In case you don't understand me, sorry. Big sorry. But if it's like this, it has to be more like this to make more sense, and then like this. This would just be straightforward and simple. It's a little bit here. It's a little bit here. It's a little bit. Here, it might be like a little lip at the bottom, but not much because it's all... Actually, if that's like that, then I think I'm just going to make this a very thin segment. And then here it sort of spreads out again. Yeah, now it feels more like a sheet of paper, which is what I'm going for. This would be shadow at the bottom. This might have a little bit of shading. Oh man, you can feel it, can't you? You can feel the donut. I'll shade this a bit higher to give more of the impression of the donut shape that's going on. I'll limit my shading here, make it look a bit higher. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple, you know. A little bit here, maybe a little bit here. Makes it look a little too bulbous. I'll keep that unshaded so it doesn't feel like it's part of the rest. Maybe a little bit here because you can just peek around. This would be might be shaded. Yeah, it might be. I mean, we are kind of on looking, so that would be shaded naturally. Maybe here. Maybe it's just a scooch at the end at most. Yeah, now we can feel the donut shape, can't we? I can kind of feel that the donut shape is there. If we did a little bit of lighting, like if we're gonna give it a dark shape, which I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna make it black, and then I'm just gonna color it in with highlights. So it's a new technique I want to give a shot. The old college try, they call it. Unfortunately, this is on the sketch layer like a complete tool, so I'm gonna have to redraw this using my marker. Let's put that to 100. Let's turn on my sketch layer so I know what the fuck I'm doing. And let's draw. Let's just draw. I always like to pick at least 5. You can't need that. Oh, this is just not good enough. Let's go with 10. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Slick. You know what? We're just gonna color this in black. I don't care. I do not care. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. There's no rules in art. There's no rules in art. There are some guidelines, and there are some really good tips that if you don't follow them, shit's gonna look bad. But there are no rules in art. You are technically allowed to do whatever the hell you want. I think this looks nice. This is a nice brush setting. I'm enjoying this a lot. This is looking all right. Or maybe I'm just getting better. Because you know what they say, the more you draw, the more you draw and you actually try to learn. If you just draw, you're not necessarily going to get better. And you can get worse. I've seen people who got worse just drawing a whole bunch because they're not paying attention. Because they're not trying to learn. They're just drawing for the drawing's sake. And I'm like, you're not going to learn if you're going to be like that, you know. You're not going to learn if you're like that. Ooh. It looks a lot better like this. The clearness of the lines helps a lot, which is weird because the original enemy design is very, very much, if you paid attention to the game at all, the enemy design is very much a blur. But here, the clarity of the line really helps a bit. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it looks video games. We got a lot more donut to go. And if this was a video, I'd be boosting it up to 100. Okay, do I like that? Let's just. You want to go with short strokes because you can just adjust things on the fly a little bit more. And it gives you a little bit more control, I feel. I tried to do big, long strokes like this all in one go, and sometimes it looks good. It can look good if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing with your strokes, you can do a lot with that. But if you're just trying to fill it in, you know, look at how nice this is starting to look. That looks a bit segmented though. It looks inorganic, like this hard shape at the end. There we go. Now, even though we're inking, that doesn't mean that we can't just make a couple of adjustments if we feel that the adjustments would make it a little better, you know? We're allowed to make corrections even this late in the stage. You want to make corrections wherever you think that they're going to help. Don't make corrections just because you're a perfectionist, because, you know, if it's not actually better, you shouldn't do it. I think that the tentacles are looking a lot more tentacly now, aren't they? Looking a lot more like a mass, like a writhing mass, than just a. I guess the sketch really didn't help. That it really didn't make it look better. It's just a weird round shape. Who knows what it is? I don't. Which is bad. You kind of want to know what you're drawing. You don't just want to draw bananas, basically. Don't just draw banana beans, kids. Like I say, you don't want to draw too long lines unless you know what you're doing, because you're probably going to make mistakes at that point. Ah, man. My hands, slightly crampy because I don't have the good grip. My grip is still a little bit because of how I feel, but, you know, that's what they say. That's what the scientists say. Oh, that looks great. I don't know why, but this random lump is looking really nice. I'd almost eat it if it wasn't an alien. And I was, you know, into 4. Wah, 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 wah. The irony is that I have made 4 jokes, so you may crucify me, metaphorically speaking. Ah, my hand is acting up again. Ugh. Yeah, once we give this a little bit of a coloration, although in this case I'm trying something else. As I mentioned before, I'm going to go for pure highlights. It's just going to be a black mass, and then I'm going to add a whole bunch of highlights. So we're going to go for a nice dark black. Can I just take the sketch layer, put a little pin in it, and say, I just want to color this, please? Just want that lock. Sure. Guess I can't get this to work. I thought that's how that worked. Might as well turn that off. What's this? Protect selected layers from painting. should put that one on, because that... In my older sheets, was a massive problem. Modifying. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, I know what I can do. I know exactly what I can do. I just used the magic wand. The magic wand. Magic wand. Oh. I set this as the selection source. Why isn't this working? What the hell is sandbagging? No, seriously, what the hell is sandbagging? Never heard of that one. Specify the maximum width of gaps for... Wait. Wait 1 second. I think my brain's about to figure something out. Where's a good one for this? This might be a good one. Okay, so if I say like 50 pixels. Oh, so it cuts on Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. But that's not what I'm trying to do here. Similarly colored areas. Good. But they're really close. Whatever, like 50, 20 close? 18 close. Now I just need to increment it a couple of times. Where's the increment button? So I can just do this a couple of times. Oh my goodness. Dilate selection. That's good enough. It's good enough for me. Why is the brush doing nothing? Oh, because this fucking thing's still on. Now, that's not how bright I want it. I guess I'm going to go for a nice darkish gray. Not give too sharp an impression. Now, I probably should do my shading on 2 layers on this. But technically I am. Technically. Kind of like the feeling of this just being a random bulge. Let's give the shapes of a more 3-dimensional object if you do it like that. Because then it's like, it comes out of nowhere. Which is how 3-dimensional objects work. Is in a 2-dimensional plane, you can sort of anticipate motion. But in a 3-dimensional plane, you can't anticipate 2-dimensional motion because a 3rd dimension can intercept at any time. Yeah. It makes the 3D more 3D, but, you know, consistency and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, you can do things right, or you can do them according to your own way. And they are not always mutual. Said I was going to draw a phantom, though. I'm pretty sure someone's angry about that. Cool. I guess I can turn the sketch layer off now. Just double check that it looks all right. It needs the shading though, which again we're gonna do a little bit differently than I usually do this. Okay, let's go to this layer and start coloring it in. I'm gonna turn off the sketch layer for this. I should probably do this for like future stuff because this is a great way to like make a central coloring layer and just have it be the clipping group. And then if everything's black, everything is like dark and perfect, I know that I've covered all the lines. Oh, ooh, I'm learning. See, this is what I mean. But if you pay attention and you try to learn something every day, you'll get there eventually. You might not learn Chinese in a day, but you'll get there. But you'll fucking get there. And at the end of the day, isn't that kind of the point? Is that you'll learn it eventually? Like, unless you got a deadline, don't fritz your frazzle, don't razzle your dazzle, kids. Just let life come. Let life come. We all do things our own way. Don't frizzle your frazzle, don't razzle your dazzle. Sounds like some terrible advice, actually. Oh, my hand's really not taking this well. I'm way too used to... I'm usually more loose. More loose. But here I'm trying to be more stiff. I'm trying to do something a bit different. I've been wanting to pick up physical media, but I don't have any good, like, pencils or ink. So it'd just be a fucking mess. But don't forget, you might say this is really dark. Like I said, we're gonna hopscotch this out of here. This is the first layer, and everything else is gonna be highlights. So it's all gonna get brighter from here. Don't worry, kids. We're gonna whitewash this picture. Now this picture looks like it's trying to fill a quota. Come on, going to work. Oh no. I played a whole bunch of Prey, but then I was like, hey, wanna do something else? So how am I gonna handle the shine, the shimmer and shine? I think I'm gonna take a sexy watercolor for this. It's gonna. Now that looked terrible, but this is what watercolor, generally speaking, looks like. Is you have to hurt your fucking hand to get it to actually show up. I don't know why, but it's can I just turn the sensitivity a bit? It's already at max. Ooh, the blending one is the one that helps a lot. Okay. Yeah, there it goes. It just doesn't fucking care. And I hate it. It's gonna look terrible if I can't get this right. It's gonna look bad. Fun thing with this one is I can much more easily... Okay, so we know what to do. You don't have the RAM for it anymore. Oh, no. Baby, no. Be strong. Be strong for me. I think this is about where the highlight would be, so we just put some there and smear it out. Get rid of gloss. It's a bit bright. It's a bit bright, isn't it? It's a bit bright. I don't like that. It looks way too bright. It makes it look shiny, like the original creature. Actually, make it look latexy in a weird way. Like all I really have to do is add a little easy shine like that. You know what? You know what I think I'm gonna do? You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna take out my other marker. I'm gonna take out a base marker. I do this a lot. I do this far more than I should, and I should probably erase them at some point. This is not what markers are good for, mind you. Does it look good? It doesn't look good. For some reason, that incredibly farty Wario music is stuck in my head. With the... I don't know why that's stuck in my head. You know what? We'll just go back to watercolor, and I'll just see if I can make it work a bit better. This looks really bad. Like, it's way too bright. So the fun thing about the watercolors is that you can just freaking smudge it the hell out, and it just looks like nothing again. I think it works well with these ink layer. This was just a little too tight for this to work well. This just looks kind of garbage. Now that's all shadow. That's supposed to look dark. Then we just kind of like this. It shades away. Probably put it like this. I want the watercolor, please. Thank you. Bye-bye, Como. Bye-bye. You know, I've never done something like this, so this is kind of a like a learning experience in a way. Trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. I think the blurring is actually not helping. Like this. This looks like something I'm very familiar with. This looks like a really shitty shading though. This looks way too gradienty. It's too many gradients, and it didn't like soft color in a lot of the back shadows, which is kind of what the point was that via the gradients I could softly color in the backs. And that failed. So yeah, looks like garbage, but whatever it is, whatever it is. It's not even that big a picture. From this distance, it does look the same, like a big blurry mess. It doesn't help that it's not a very good defined shape. The amorphousness is killing it. I mean, look at this boy. I want you to look at this goddamn boy and tell me that does look great. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how nice he looks. You got like this over here. Looks nice. Looks cute. It's got a certain je ne sais quoi to it. And you got this thing. It's like, okay. Looks like someone just got assaulted by some paper clippings.